So let's talk about it, folks. SPY has a very bearish candlestick pattern, and we're going to review it, and I'm going to show you guys historical data and proof. Now, this isn't fear-mongering anything. We're still in a bullish trend, but this particular candlestick pattern is an indicator that prices could fall in the near future. Now, could it be a very steep downtrend? Maybe not. It could just be a pullback, but these do usually signify a pullback. And before I show you guys all the data and all this historical data that I want to show you guys, what I need you guys to do is leave me a like and a comment and turn your post notifications on, because I will be posting every single day. So let's get right into it, folks. Here we go. Now, what type of candlestick pattern are we looking at? This is called a bearish engulfing, and that is when today engulfs yesterday. So the body, this is the body, this is the body. The body is the relationship between the open and the close, okay? So in order for it to be a bearish candle, the close must be lower than the open, right? So it opened here, but closed here, where this red line is. And as you can see, that red line has closed, in between these, right? So it engulfed it, right? So this is an engulfing pattern, and let me show you guys what that personally is. You guys see right here, see how it engulfs the body. So we have an uptrend, and this usually signifies a reversal. Now, what I'm about to do is I'm about to show you guys back testing, okay? So what do we have here? If we kind of zoom out a little bit, not only do we have an engulfing, but we have bearish divergence accompanied with it, right? So that's when the stock is making a higher high, and then we see the indicators like the RSI making a lower high, as you can see. See how this high, if you see the line going straight up, see how it starts there? So let's pretty much draw this out for you. This high is associated with this high and this high. And this high, which is a higher high, notice that the indicator is making a lower high while the stock itself is making a higher high. So that is called bearish divergence, which foreshadows a downtrend usually, right? Now, I like to do bullish divergence mostly, but I can't ignore this bearish engulfing pattern. So where is our entry point for this? Our entry point for puts would be below today's low, the engulfing candle itself, right? So that would be our entry point. And if we can kind of go to the 5-minute chart, you guys can kind of see that this was today's low. And it kind of, it's going up a little bit after hours. And if we kind of go out a little bit, we'll see that, it'll be this. And if we go to the 4 hour, so we could even use this low as well, the other day low too, just for confirmation, but we shall see. Now, granted, we're still in a bullish trend. So like I always tell you guys, as long as it's riding above the 8 and 21 EMA, it is considered bullish, okay? So let's delete this. Let's delete this. We can even delete this one, all right? You see that? We're riding above the 21, which is the yellow line. Last time we had a little pullback was here. So again, as long as we're riding above the 8 and 21, the trend is bullish. But a bearish engulfing is always telling, right? So even right here, you're going to see, but not only did it engulfed 1, 2, 3 days. So usually when they engulf multiple days, something follows behind it. Like right here, you notice it engulfed multiple days, where it also, it didn't really have bearish divergence except on the, not really. but it's still engulfed. And you see what happened as a result. Came down. So you're going to see many times where an engulfing pattern will happen at the top of a trend, and it will signify a downtrend. And sometimes it'll be on the weekly chart. So you got to know where it is, right? I just showed you one, even right here. Again. So this is called back testing. So you see here an engulfing pattern where it didn't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days, nearly 9 days, the last 9 days. And sometimes they'll retrace before they fall. So your entry point will always be the low of the candle, right? So the entry point would have been this day right here. And you would like a close below the day, but yes, that's the entry point. So again, still a bullish trend. Is very hard to fight a trend this strong, especially with, how well the economy is doing and how well Bitcoin is doing and all the stocks that are associated with Bitcoin inside the S&P 500. Like I told you guys, we made a great swing on XYZ from here and PayPal. I told you guys that I'm buying PayPal for the month of October, and if you guys listen to that video, you guys probably made money. You feel me? So comment in the chat if you made money. But yes, SPY, just be watchful and mindful of that. And also, take your profits, folks, because, a lot of times people just really don't take profits at the highs. They don't like to trim or exit out of positions. And then a lot of times you get, mad because you may see stuff like AMD pop off. That's why I say shares. My personal strategy is to buy leaps on certain stocks, and then I buy shares on whatever I buy leaps on. So that way, if the stock continues to go like AMD did, I still have shares. You get what I'm saying? So always kind of scale out of your leaps and then leave runners. Like let's just say I'm in 10 contracts. I may have 2 contracts left for something. You get what I'm saying? But that's my advice as far as that. And again, we have to watch and be mindful of this bearish engulfing pattern. Now, granted, I know this sounds crazy, but I don't know when SPY is going to particularly fall or pull back. We always got to kind of put a line right here, which is the last all-time high, right? So that's the last all-time high. And I can delete these lines. But yes, this is the last all-time high. So like I said, if we do get a pullback, remember a pullback is the info line, 20% down draw is a bear market. So a bear market won't happen unless it comes from here to about right here. Remember, stocks take the elevator up and the elevator down and the staircase up, right? So always remember that too. Stocks take the elevator down. Notice how quick this falls, and notice how slow it moves up. So always remember that. See how slow this moves up? Now this was a bit of a long bear market, but even then, that's not as long as the bull markets, as you can see. And you see this? Elevator down, staircase up. Elevator down, staircase up. All right? So always remember that. And a steep downward draw on a nice company. And notice how it retested last all-time highs before it bounced. So this one, if it does retest here, that would be and then even if it comes to the 200 in May, which it may do, retest that, I still see it coming to the top of this trend. We are in a very bullish cycle right now, all right? So again, just be precautious. Also, remember this, we also had a 20% down draw here. So we still could have a long way to go up, okay? So there's 2 things. We do have a bearish candlestick pattern, or bearish engulfing at the highs. You know, it all depends on how you want to play it. Do you want to hedge your positions here? Which you could do. That's what options were originally made for, to hedge positions. Or, you know, you could see if this is just, you know, a slight pullback. If it breaks the 21 EMA, then, you know, we may have bigger problems to worry about. That's just my 2 cents, folks. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys join the chat if you want to make money. Again, you can look at my testimonials here, and you guys are going to see. He said he making money off Honey Drip. Milestone complete. They're at 10K. You're just going to see gains like this one person. 22K. This person, 93K past year. See that? 75K for this person in a month. So again, make sure y'all tap in the Honey Drip. We got the Leap plays, we got the Leap challenge going, so tap in.